This is your pilot, Kawabata. We'd like to thank you for taking New Tokyo's Aviation Flight 201 today. We estimate that the flight to Nijima Airport will take about 20 minutes. We are receiving reports of atmospheric turbulence. There may be some shaking of the aircraft, so we ask that you do not unfasten your seatbelts after takeoff. Anaki, did that guy just say we needed to wear seatbelts? In a jumbo jet, they let you undo them after takeoff, right? So it's gonna shake so much we can't take them off? Damn it, you tricked me. It is going to shake after all. Where are the parachutes? I knew I should have taken the boat. I mean, I can't even blame him. I've never flown before, but I have a severe fear of heights. I know if I were to get on an airplane like that, I would be, ugh. Even like a commercial jet, like, showed me a battler, okay? So this is some kind of opening movie, gotcha. Why is this like opening credits, like, starring? Wait, Ushoromiya Jessica? What the fuck's Ushoromiya Jessica? Kraus? Nazi? Who? Okay, we know those three. Shannon. Gotcha. Kanon. There's just some chick just named Shannon. Wow, what an entrance. What an opening. Amazing. Should have taken the boat. The boat. Fall! Fall! Ooh, 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 ooh! Maria, that's enough. But what a surprise. I thought there was nothing that could scare Battler-kun. This guy can't handle vehicles for some reason. Always yells about falling and sinking and stuff. You're a disgrace of a man, you are. Ah, shut up. That thing was seriously shaking way too much. I just got a little stressed since it was my first time on a small plane like that. You call that a little stressed? Sounds like it'd be fun to take an overseas vacation with you, Battler-kun. Would you like to go to Egypt with your aunt? You'd get to ride a plane for a full 14 hours. There's a good plan. Battler-kun, you should go let Eva-Nissan toughen you up some. Still, it's so hilarious. Oh no. Everyone's got their own strong and weak points. Yeah, it's bad to laugh at them. Dad, you're laughing too. Hey, Maria-chan, you shouldn't laugh anymore. Shouldn't laugh anymore? Ugh. God damn it. Is being scared of planes really such a big deal? Everyone obviously thinks I'm a big oaf now. We split up and took separate taxis from the airport to the harbor. From there on, we would be taking a boat to the island. The islands are right next to each other, so the distance of the trip wasn't that great. By boat, it was a leisurely 30 minutes to the island. When we reached the pier where the boat to the island was anchored, we saw a figure waving at us. Oh yeah? Hello. George-san. It's been so frickin' long. Ah, Jessica-chan. It's been a while. It's been a year since I saw you. You've gotten taller again, haven't you? Haha, don't give me that. It's embarrassing when you say it every year. Hey, Anaki, you gotta be kidding me. Is that really Jessica? Wait a sec, George. Is this big guy Battler? We both stared at each other. She definitely didn't look like that in my memories, but I do remember her crazy way of talking. Yo, Jessica! What's this now? You're kidding me, you look like a woman now. What are these, boobs? Even you managed to get a chest. Let me rub them. What the fuck? Don't screw around with me. I'm a blushing flower of 18. Of course my hair grew longer and I got A's. What, you think I got boobs just to get fondled by you, loser? And speaking of you, sure, you got all ridiculously huge, but did you get a bit stronger too? Don't screw with me. I'll show you how much training I've done since back then. You're pissing me off. I'll beat you at your own game. This headstrong's girl name is That. She was born under the same unlucky star as me, sharing the same kind of weird name. Anyway, That is pronounced Jessica. She's Dad's older brother's daughter. Just say your cousin. That older brother happens to be the oldest son of the Ushiramya family, so for now, it means Jessica is the direct family heir. Since Jessica and I are the same age, and sometimes had little boy-girl squabbles with each other, we've always been used to fighting and joking around together whenever the relatives gather. Man, I know Japan's got a different culture and whatnot. I wouldn't joke about fondling my cousin's tits, though. That's just me. Jessica grew more quickly, so she always had me beat in terms of size and physical strength. When we scuffled in a contest of strength, it usually went Jessica's way. So even though I realized I'd grown bigger, part of my mind was still convinced that I couldn't beat Jessica. Whoa, what are you getting all serious for? Ow, ow, ow! Hey, this is nothing. Jessica, you've gotten weak. Oh, that was Jessica the first time, now that's bad. Okay. Shut up. I'm a girl. So of course I can't beat a guy with physical strength forever, right? Well, you've got a point there. The meat I put on my arms all went to your chest. Looks like it'd be a pretty even test of strength between my arms and your boobs, don't you think? I told you, my boobs aren't for you to feel up. Besides, how about you? Did your cute little elephant son get a bit bigger to go with the rest of you? Stop it, you idiot. No, you perv. I'll be ruined for marriage. Don't touch my crotch. Don't say stuff people are gonna misinterpret. Honestly, I was so surprised at how feminine Jessica had become that I had to joke around like an idiot to hide it. Well, considering what a bossy brat she was 6 years ago, anyone would be surprised. And I guess she's just as surprised. She probably wasn't expecting to lose to me in a test of strength. After losing that easily, she must be shocked at how much I've grown in the past 6 years. 6 years. Once again, I'm being shown just what a huge gap of time that was. Crap. Total defeat. It's like I'm no match for you anymore. That's not true. Even Balor-kun must have his weaknesses. Right, Maria-chan? Fall! Fall! Shh, cut out, Maria. Let's keep that a secret, okay? Fall? What the hell are you talking about? Sorry, there's no chance you'll see that weakness of mine now. After all, the nightmare plane trip is already over and done with. Only thing left is the nice quiet splashing of the boat ride. I never thought I'd start loving that piece of junk boat this much. Huh? George-san, is there something wrong with his head? You'll understand soon. Very soon. By the time I didn't get what Aniki meant by that big smile.
What have we here? Oh, Butler-san, how big you've grown.
Who's it this time? It's an old lady with an apron. Oh yeah, that takes me back. I remember now. You remember her, right? It's Kumasawa-san, the servant. I can never forget you, Kumasawa-bachan. After all, you haven't aged a bit in these past 6 years. If anything, I'd say you're looking younger than ever.
Oh ho ho! Lately my skin's been getting quite smooth and silky. And look, has my chest gotten bigger as well? How'd you like a little feel?
You're kidding, right? My breast fondling is strictly limited to bouncy girls.
Oh, I was quite bouncy in my youth. Don't be shy. Fondle to your heart's content.
Yeah, give me a break. It's girls I'm looking for, not grannies. The jokes I'd cracked about Jessica were being turned against me. Come to think of it, Kumasawa has always been the type to tease people. Kumasawa-san, stop that now. People with one foot in the coffin shouldn't jump around.
To sport with the young is the most rejuvenating medicine. Ha ha ha!
It's rare for you to come pick us up, Kumasawa-san. I wonder what's gotten into you. Usually your lumbago kicks in whenever someone gives you a job to do.
Ho ho ho, Eva-sama, you're as harsh as ever. I found myself with some urgent purchases to make, and while I was at it, I thought I would come welcome you all. Although it does give a bad impression if the one waiting to greet you is a decrepit old woman. Ha 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 ha!
Aunt Eva spoke sarcastically, but Kumasawa Bachan's years of experience were nothing to sneeze at. She was more than capable of smoothly and coolly deflecting that comment. Well, feels bad to say it, but old Kumasawa Bachan may be past her prime as a servant. She might act as though she's in good health, but between the headaches and her lumbago, her body's wearing out. To tell the truth, the very fact that she's still working is impressive. How old is she this year again? She must be pushing 80 at least. It's incredible that she's still able to act so cheerily. You just seem to get more and more lively. Oh, that's right, here you are. It's the tea I told you about before. Look, I brought you some. Please do try it later on. Aunt Rosa took a souvenir bag from her suitcase. To think that she remembered a promise that she'd apparently made last year and faithfully bought it. This sort of thoughtfulness was just like Aunt Rosa. She wasn't the kind of person who would forget or break a promise. Kumasawa Bachan seemed deeply touched. Not only that Aunt Rosa had remembered this year-old promise, but that she would bring a gift to a simple servant like her. This woman is Kumasawa Chiyo-san. Oh, I recognize Chiyo, since that's spelled with with the fucking katakana. She's a senior servant who's been working at the Ushiromiya head family household for many years. As you'd expect from someone her age, manual labor isn't her strong point, but she's a kind of super servant who can handle just about anything else, from kitchen work to cleaning and laundry. Seems like her only flaw is a tendency to slack off. I hear she tries to get away from heavy or troublesome work by playing up her chronic diseases. In Kumasawa Bachan's case, this was probably a sign of craftiness rather than laziness. Though it probably doesn't impress those paying her salary. Ah well, even if she's pretty flaky when it comes to work, I can never dislike her. I guess that's probably because of her cheerfulness and her constant smile. Hey, glad to see you're still in fine spirits. How's your back doing then?
Even with the medicine, it's not getting one whit better. According to the doctor, nothing can be done for this one. It's what you might call an incurable disease.
Anyway, Jessica-chan just keeps getting prettier. Good thing she takes after Natsu-Nisan.
Really? Personally, I don't think we look alike at all. I mean, I don't even want to be like my parents. Because I got zero respect for them. No, you shouldn't say such things. Though there are quite a few people who don't want to be like their parents in our family. Ha! That's me!
You sure as hell better not take after me. Your nose looking like mine already pisses me off. What are you talking about? You're surprisingly alike you and Father. Come on, you can't be serious. Just how am I like Dad? You're a lot like him, especially in how arrogant and prideful you are. Father's blood is especially strong in you and Nisan. Wouldn't you say, Rosa? Oh, absolutely. Krasny-san and Rudolph-Nisan are almost unbelievably like Dad. Alright already. I'm the only one under fire from the girls. Hideyoshi-Nisan, give me a hand, please. Hi, Rudolph-kun. You're always so popular with the ladies. I'm jealous.
As usual, you're popular enough to make me jealous. Well then, everyone, shall we head over to the boat? Come now, Maria-san. Let's get on the boat together, okay? Get on the boat together. Ooh. Everyone gets on together. Ooh.
Hell yeah, this time around I'm not gonna be scared. I'm used to being shaken by the waves. With that piece of junk fishing boat, I'm less afraid of the shaking than the engine breaking down and the boat drifting off. Oh yes, Balakun, I forgot to tell you. That fishing boat was completely worn out, so it was taken out of commission a few years back. Now we get taken to the island in a different boat.
Alright. It's Battler's first time in the new boat. It's super comfy. And frickin' fast. It can go at crazy high speeds.
Oh. That means less travel time, right? That sounds great. Having to worry about sinking is less scary than being on a plane, but it'd still be not awesome to get it over with as quick as possible.
Ooh. Is Battler going to go fall again?
That's only on airplanes. Everything's fine now. Anyway, it's the captain's pride and joy, a kind of modded high-speed boat. Seems he's got it pretty souped up. He was bragging about how he attached 4 base high-efficiency propellers to make it break 40 knots or something like that. He talks about it all the time, so I've sort of memorized the spiel. Yeah, I've got it memorized too, since we hear about it every year. The captain says he's been obsessed with modding ever since he lost a speed contest with a foreign boat ages ago. According to him, that opponent managed to break 30 knots with just a fishing boat. And his thirst for revenge match got him to build an awesome all-new super high-speed modded boat. I'm sure you'll just love it, Battler.
This is a super high-speed modded boat. My first thought was that this would be much better than some beat-up boat that might sink at any moment, but for some reason, I got this feeling of foreboding. Probably just overthinking it. Yeah. Yep. Hey, Battler, maybe we should just swim to the island.
Battler-kun, you shouldn't lean over the railing too much. You might fall. Fall.
Damn it! This is why you're all grinning back there. So this is the super high-speed boat that the captain started modding. Oh yes, that piece of junk fishing boat from 6 years ago doesn't hold a candle to this guy. Oh, it's shaking. Fall.
Gotta fall.
If I fall into the ocean and drown, where's the parachute? I mean, where's the buoy? Give me a life jacket. Battler, what the heck are you doing that for? Oh, God damn it. I need a speaker tag if you're not going to show me who's talking, God damn it. What the heck are you doing that for?
Jessica-chan, Mari-chan, it's not nice to tease. Battler-kun, if you're scared, then just don't come out on the deck. I think you'll be able to calm down a bit if you go inside the boat.
That's no thank you, Aniki. Shipwreck victims are always the ones inside the boat. The survivors are usually those on deck during the accident. So I'm staying right here. But it's shaking. I'm gonna fall.
Shake, gotta fall. Maria, I told you to behave yourself. But Battler-kun, it looks like you really can't handle it. I'll go tell the captain to slow down for you.
Oh, Aunt Rosa, thank you. I can tell that now. I can tell you now that safe, slow drive is definitely the way to go, even on the sea.
Don't do that, Rosa. Trials and tribulations are important for young men. Isn't that right, Battler-kun? You'd better be able to overcome a little scare like this. Otherwise, you'll never be able to go to Egypt with your aunt.
Oh, Aunt Ava, you're so mean. Oh no, I'm gonna fall. Life jacket, parachute. Wait, gotta spin around and think that way. Oh, what's the enemy aiming for? Is he doing this to scare me? Yeah, that's what he's aiming for. Too bad. I can't help be scared. No, I'm gonna fall. Wow. Like shit, I also have it. Like fucking so far, Battler is just myself. Like I really see a lot of myself in this character, and I kind of hate it. Outside the fact that I don't joke about fondling my cousins, but anyway. Outside of that, yeah, no. But like even I don't get that bad on boats. Like when I'm on a boat, I just like sit there fucking stock still, like I will like be gripping the sides of my seat, holding myself down. I'm like, nah. And part of that is because I can't swim, so I'm like I'm not risking falling into the water. Now I can't do it. Like even if I have a life jacket on, like, So after I made a huge fool of myself for a while, Aunt Rosa had to talk with the boat captain, and he slowed down to a more manageable speed for me. That's a bit better. Thought I was gonna die earlier. Apparently the max speed I can tolerate is extremely slow. But that just now was completely insane. The whole boat was shaking. Sliding and leaping on the ocean surface. Yeah, I've been in one of those. Felt like I was riding on the back of a flying fish. Jessica was still guffawing at me as I leaned against the railing, tired and disheartened.
I lost in that strength contest earlier. I'm glad I know I'm no worse off or it really counts. But seriously, damn it. Go ahead and laugh. One of these days I'm gonna find your weakness and get back at you. Then your boobs will be mine to squish. Why? Quit. Even if it's a joke, that's weird. Stop it. Yeah, sure. Get a luck with that. Oh, haha. Battler all week. Yeah, battler all week. I want to die on land, not in the ocean or the sky. Maria was patting my back, so I patted her head in return. Her expression was blank as usual, but I realized that she wanted to console me. Battler Kun, the captain's throwing drinks to make up for this. Would you like one to calm yourself down? George Anaki and Kumasawa-bachan brought us all ice-cold cans of soft drinks covered with beads of water. Judging from Kumasawa-san's big grin, our parents inside the boat were probably all rolling around laughing at my moment of pure terror. Damn it, I'm so embarrassed. I can't bear to face any of them. If I didn't change the subject somehow, I had the feeling I'd be the butt of everyone's joke for the whole trip, so I had to think of something harmless to talk about. Hey, Jessica. How are Uncle Kraus and Nazi doing? My old man and mom? Unfortunately, they're fine. Though every other word out of their mouths is steady, steady, which pisses me off. I'm so jealous since it doesn't look like Uncle Hideyoshi or Uncle Rudolph would say stuff like that.
No, they'd just be like, fuck you. That's Rudolph's vibe anyway.
Oh no. Before I had my exams, my parents kept pressing me about it over and over. I thought it was annoying then, but now I'm grateful.
I knew it. You really are awesome, Aniki. Anyway, I have to look after myself. No one tells me what to do. Well, it's not like I'd listen if they did.
Battler-san, have you still not returned to your parents' home?
Well, I kind of go back now and then. I've got lots of clothes and stuff left at the house I was living in until recently. Battler has 2 houses?
Something like that.
Why? Why do you have 2 houses?
Only Maria, who couldn't really grasp the situation, voiced this naive question. However, the others just shot nervous glances at me, choosing not to respond even though they knew the answer.
Maria, look, you can see the harbor now. Look, over there. Can you see it? Saw the harbor, saw the harbor.
Apparently Jessica was trying to be nice by changing the subject. Ah well. I'd rather not talk about it if I can help it, but it's uncomfortable to have it treated like some kind of weird taboo. I don't mind it that much myself anymore. I may be a member of the Ushiromiya family, but the truth is that for the last 6 years, I've been living with my grandparents on my late mother's side, and I've been using her family name. When those grandparents passed away one after the other, I basically had no choice but to go back and live with the old bastard. Don't get me wrong, I didn't just run away from home or anything like that. The only one at fault here is my dad. I don't really blame Kairi-san. Being able to hold that old bastard's reins and hide him and ride him out is no mean feat. Still, the way that old bastard betrayed my mom. Well, unfortunately, I still haven't fully gotten over that.
We'll be getting there soon.
George Aniki cleared his throat, trying to change the subject.
Please forgive my indiscretion. It seems this old woman has said too much already. If I have hurt your feelings.
I don't mind it. No one's feelings are hurt. Don't worry, Kumasawa-bachan. Kumasawa-san seemed to regret speaking out of turn, but I was more concerned about being worried over for something like that. So I stood up and passed it off lightly. After that, I had to sip my drink and head over to Maria and Jessica, who were gazing at the silhouette of the island.
Battler, I saw the island. Saw the island. There.
Where is it? Oh, I see it now. Even after 6 years, the island hasn't changed a bit. The small island silhouette in front of us has gotten pretty close. The island's name is Rokkenjima. It's a small island about 10 kilometers around, located in the Izu archipelago. Since they call this archipelago the Izu 7, lots of people think there are only 7 islands, but that's not true. There's actually several more, and Rokkenjima is one of the minor islands that don't get counted. Even if that weren't the case, I doubt you'd find many people who knew about this island. Only people connected to the Ushiromiya family ever go there. In other words, outsiders and tourists never have any reason to care about it. so you'll never find this island's name in a travel brochure. After all, all of Rokkenjima is an estate possessed by the Ushiromiya head family. Only the Ushiromiya family lives there. The only people connected to the Ushiromiya family come and go to and from there. There's nothing there except a harbor and a mansion. The vast majority of the island is still just uncultivated forest. Such a waste when it could be made into a nice golf course or something. However, when you realize that the entire coastline is a private beach, it starts to sound pretty magnificent. You've probably guessed by now, but to put it simply, well, the Ushiromiya family is just rolling in dough. The head family apparently possesses a vast fortune, and Dad and the others who make up the branch families have built up plenty of wealth for themselves, finding success in their respective businesses. I've been living a commoner's life in my grandparents' home these 6 years, so I'd completely forgotten. But the old bastard's house really is elegant, and everything about it is tuned to match the snobbish taste of the annoyingly rich. Come to think of it, I guess that makes George Aniki, Jessica, Maria, and me wealthy, high-class gentlemen and ladies. Needless to say, none of us think of ourselves that way at all. I don't see myself as being rich, and George Aniki, who takes self-discipline very seriously, doesn't let himself get too comfortable. Jessica is always complaining that she'd rather move to the city than be rich. And Maria is still a kid who isn't even interested in money at all. Does that attitude really make us any less snobbish? From the perspective of people in poverty who can't pay the bills, we really have been blessed with a lot. This isn't the place to explain any further, so I won't. Anyway, it's the same as not being able to choose the parents you're born from. I didn't ask to be born into a rich family, and I don't think it's really something to be envied. It can be pretty trying when people are prejudiced against you just because you're rich and refuse to judge you by your own merits. As I pondered these sentimental thoughts, Maria started shouting and leaned over the railing.